Addition and subtraction of algebraic fractions. The steps are: factorize the denominators fully and then find the LCM. Express each fraction with this LCM as the denominator. Add or subtract the fractions. So what we're going to do basically is we're simplifying algebraic fractions just the same way we simplify fractions. As addition, brackets involving addition and subtraction. And the process is for the LCM of the denominators, and then we add or subtract. The following examples will clearly show how to carry out this process. Okay, we shall be simplifying these examples. We shall be adding and subtracting them. So let's begin. The first thing we need to do is to look for the LCM of the denominators. So we'll come to the side. And get what is common. Okay, let's start with 2. 2 and 2 is x, y, 3x, 3 squared, 3 is 3. This gives us x, this x is just 1, y, 1, and this y. So this becomes our LCM. Potentially 6, 6xy. So our LCM is 6xy. So this LCM to divide the denominators and multiply the numerator by the answer. 6xy divided by 2x will give us 3y times 7. So it was 21y plus 6xy divided by y will give us 6x times 5 will give us 30x. 6xy divided by 3x will give us 2y. 2y times 2 will give us minus 4y. This is equals to, we'll call it like terms, 21y minus 4y plus 30x over 6xy. This equals to 21y minus 4y. It's equals to 17y plus 30x over 6xy. This is simplified form, and that's the answer. B 3x over x squared minus 1 plus 5x over x plus 1. So we simplify the denominators, or rather we look for the LCM of the denominators, but this one is difference of two squares. Take note, x squared minus 1 is equals to x squared minus 1 squared. This is equals to x minus 1 and x plus 1. So this is 3x equals to 3x over x minus 1 and x plus 1 plus 5x over x plus 1. So our LCM will be this x minus 1, x plus 1, and x plus 1. Okay, so if we start with x minus 1, this will eliminate this, we will have x plus 1 left. X plus 1. Yeah, 1 should be our LCM. LCM is x minus 1 and x plus 1. So we're going to use our LCM to So divide the denominator and then multiply the numerator by the answer. So x minus 1 x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. This out of the cancel this. So this part, oh sorry, all of this, since everything is similar to what you have here. So x, this the LCM divide the denominator to give us 1 times 3, so give us 3x plus the LCM divides the denominator, so this part of the left, because this one will cancel this, so this will become 5x over x minus 1. So let's come to the side. Okay, this is equal to 3x plus 5x squared minus 5x over x minus 1 and x plus 1. 5x and 2x are common, so we call it like this. This is equal to 3x minus 5x plus 5x squared over x minus 1 and x plus 1. 3x minus 5x will give us minus 2x plus 5x squared over x minus 1 and x plus 1. And we can write that 5x squared minus 2x over x minus 1 and x plus 1. Factor out is equal to 5x. X is common, so it is equal to 5x minus 2 over x minus 1 and x plus 1. That's your answer. Let's see. This is difference of two squares, so we put it here. 3x equals to x minus y and x plus y minus x y minus x. Now this part is the reverse of what we have here. Here's y minus x and this is x minus y, so we're going to say but y minus x is equal to minus x minus y. So put this here. So 2x which is equal to 2x over x minus y and x plus y minus x minus y. Okay, yes, y. So minus x minus will give us plus is equal to 2x over x minus y and x plus y plus x over x minus y. Okay, so our LCM would be x minus y and x plus y. So LCM divides the denominator will give us 1, 2x. This is equal to 2x plus LCM divides the denominator will be left with x plus y and x. Or let me write it. Yes, x plus y. Okay. So we're going to expand. This is equals to 2x plus x times x is x squared plus xy over x minus y and x plus y. So we factor out x. X is 3 plus x plus y over x minus y and x plus y. This is equals to x plus y plus 2 over x minus y and x plus y. That's the final answer. The 5 plus 4x squared plus 2y squared over 4xy minus 3x minus y over 2y. Okay. This part is whole number, so we're going to convert it to fraction. Remember that 5 is equals to 5 over 1. So since we are dealing with fractions, we take the fraction part and we put it in place of this here. So we're going to rewrite it 5 over 1 plus 4x squared plus 2y squared over 4xy minus 2x minus y over 3y. Now we're going to look for the LCM. So we have here 1, 4xy and 2y, 2, 1, 2xy, 2y, 2, 1, xy, 2y, x, 3, 1, xy, y, y, 1, x, 1, x, 1. So 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 12. So this is our LCM. LCM is equals to 12xy. So 12xy divided by 1 gives us 12xy times 5 gives us 60xy plus 12xy divided by 4xy gives us 3. So this is 3, 4x squared plus 2y squared minus 12xy divided by 2y will give us 4x. X 2x minus y. Okay, so this is equals to, remember this part is not difference of two squares. Why? Because we cannot express both sides as in powers. 4x squared minus 2y squared. We can only express one in power to 2x power 2x squared. We can express one to power, so we cannot raise this one to any power. So it's only the difference of two squares. We can simplify, so we leave it like this. So rather, we are going to expand. We have 60xy plus 3 times 4x squared will give us 12x squared plus 6y squared minus 12x minus 12x squared minus plus 4xy over 12xy. This is equals to collect like terms 60xy plus 4xy plus 12x squared minus 12x squared will cancel out. We are left with 6y squared over 12xy. 60xy plus 4xy will give us 64xy plus 6y squared over 12xy. We simplify, so what's common? 2y. 2y will give us 32x plus 3y over 12xy. Okay, so we cancel 2, 12 will give us 6y, we cancel y. So our equation becomes, okay, is equals to 32x plus 3y equals to 6x. That's the final answer. Simplify the following. So let's begin. Okay, so this is what we have. We're going to proceed like this. Okay, so let's simplify the numerator, which is this part. In the numerator, the LCM is x minus y, and x plus y. So LCM divides the denominator. We have this part left, x plus y. When multiplied by 1, gives us this part plus. So LCM divides the denominator. So this part of the left multiplied by 1 is going to be x minus y. So we open our bracket. So let's put it here. This is x plus y and x minus y over x minus y plus x plus y. Then in here, our LCM will be x minus y and x plus y. X plus y. So this will result to x plus y minus x minus y. Okay. Alright. There's supposed to be a plus sign here. Okay. So we're going to expand over the bracket here. And here will be x plus y plus times x will give us plus x plus times minus y over x minus y and x plus y divided by same thing here, x plus y minus times x is minus x minus times minus y is plus y over x minus y and x plus y. Okay, so this is the question. X plus x is 2x plus y times plus y minus y is 0 to 2x x minus y and x plus y divided by x minus x minus x is 0 plus y to give us 2y over x minus y and x plus y. Okay, so at this point we change our derivation sign to multiplication, and then this part will be changed. This denominator will become numerator. Numerator will go down to become the denominator. So 2x over x plus y times x minus y x plus y 1 to y. So this will cancel this related to x over 2y. 2a1, 2a1, so which is x over y. That's the final answer. B. 1 minus 1, 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 over y. Okay, so we're going to work with this part first. This part, let's simplify this part. So here we have 1 plus 1 over y. So this one is whole number, and the fractional part of it, or the fraction equivalent of it, is 1 over y. 1 over 1 is equals to 1, so we put this in place of this here. So it is equals to 1 over 1 plus 1 over y. So our LCM is y. Y divided by 1 is y. Y times 1 is y plus y divided by y is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. So this is simplified form of this. So we put this in place of this. 1 minus 1 over 1 plus 1 over y plus 1 over y. This can also be written as 1 minus 1 over 1 plus 1 divided by y plus 1 over y. Okay. So let's simplify this part. So y divided by y plus 1 over y is equal to y times y over y plus 1, which is equal to y over y plus 1. We put this in place of this here. So our equation is 1 minus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus y over y plus 1. So let's simplify here also. So this is equals to 1 plus y over y plus 1. Equivalent to this is 1 over 1 plus y over y plus 1. So our LCM is y plus 1. When divided by this side, we get this. So y plus 1 plus y plus 1 divided by this. Multiplied by this is y. Okay, so y plus y is equals to 2y plus 1 over y plus 1. So put all of this here. So this is equals to 1 minus 1 over 2y plus 1 over y plus 1. So this can also be written as 1 minus 1 divided by 2y plus 1 over y plus 1. Okay, so 1 divided by 2y plus 1 over y plus 1. Let's change this one to multiplication. So this becomes y plus 1 over 2y plus 1. And this equals to y plus 1 over 2y plus 1. Put this in place of this. So eventually we have y 1 minus 2y plus 1 over 2y plus 1. Okay, so 1 is can also be, this is 1 over 1 minus y plus 1 over 2y plus 1. So with our LCM, which is equals to our LCM is equals to 2y plus 1. So when divided by this one, this denominator is 2y plus 1 times this, it will give us 2y plus 1 minus, let's close it. So LCM divided by denominator will give us 1. 1 times this will give us y plus 1. Okay, so let's open our bracket. This is 2y plus 1 minus times y will give us minus y. Minus times plus 1 minus 1. over 2y plus 1. This is collect like terms, 2y minus y plus 1 minus 1 over 2y plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 cancels out, so this is equal to y over 2y plus 1. And that's the final answer. C. Okay, so we're going to work with the bracket first. We're going to simplify what's in the bracket first. So in the bracket, our the denominators, we're going to simplify them. So p squared minus q squared. This is the difference of two squares. We're going to have p minus q and p plus q. And q squared minus pq is equals to q minus p. Okay, so eventually, since we have p minus q, p plus q, and here we have q minus q, I'm going to say both q minus p equals minus q p minus q. So it would correspond to one of the denominators here. Okay, so with this, in place of this, we're going to put this. So let's write our bracket, which is p plus q. Remember, we're working with the bracket first. P squared minus q squared. Oh, sorry. So this becomes p plus q, p minus q. Okay. And then plus p squared plus q squared over. So in place of this, we put this minus q. Okay. Now minus p squared plus q squared over q minus q. Okay, so minus sign is plus will give us minus, so here will be writing p plus q squared over p plus q and p minus q will give us plus minus p squared plus q squared over q minus q. Okay, so let's get our LCM. P plus q, p plus q, p plus q, p minus q on this side, and q, p minus q. Okay, this is equals to what's common. So let's use p plus q. So we're going to have p minus q and q, p minus q, 1, q, 1, 1. Our LCM is equals to p plus q, and p minus q. So put this, our LCM is equals to q, p plus q, and p minus q. So that's the LCM. So furthermore, we proceed with the simplification of your bracket first. So this divides this. We're going to have q multiplied by this equals p plus q squared. So this divides this. Will give us p plus minus p squared plus q squared. Okay, I may have to write this part too. Okay, so this point I'm going to expand here. P plus q squared. This is partial squared, so it's going to be p plus p squared plus 2p q plus q squared. What it means is p plus q, p plus q. When you expand this, you're going to have this. So I'm going to put this in place of this here. So this equals to q, p plus q, p plus q over minus p squared plus q squared over q plus q and p minus q. This is p squared plus 2pq plus q squared. So let's open our brackets. Q times p squared will give us p squared q plus 2pq squared plus q raised to power 3 minus p times this will give us minus p raised to power 3 minus p is equals to minus pq squared over q p plus q p minus q. So let's minus pq squared plus 2pq squared will give us p squared minus pq squared, then plus q raised to power 3 minus p raised to power 3 over over q p plus q and p minus q. Okay, so this is something we need to do here. Okay, since we have, let's rearrange it. Pq squared. I think something is missing. Let me see what's that. Pq squared. Okay, p squared pq3 p2 2pq plus q3 minus p squared. Yeah, so I know this p squared q plus 2p q squared p squared q plus 2p squared minus pq squared should give us pq squared plus q raised to power 2 minus p raised to power 2 over q p plus q and p minus q. Okay, so I'm going to bring, so this is p squared minus, okay, this is q3 plus pq squared plus p squared q minus p3. Rearrange so that we can factorize. This is q p plus q and p minus q. And write this part. Okay, so this is equals to what's common? Q is common. Q squared q squared, bracket open, this is q plus p, and here p squared minus p squared minus p squared equals to q plus p. Okay, so instance q plus q and p minus q. Okay. This is equals to q plus p, q squared minus p squared over q plus q and p minus q. Okay, so remember that this was the original equation, so the original expression that we started with. So now that we've simplified the brackets, we started off with simplifying the brackets and we've arrived at this point. Okay, so now that we have gotten to this point, we need to introduce this part of the fraction. This is divided by p squared minus q squared over 2q squared. This part here needs a but. Q squared minus p squared is equal to minus p squared minus q squared, because what we have is p minus q, the order, so we're going to change the order to this form. This is different of 2 squares, so it will simplify further to p minus q and p plus q. Remember that this is also different of 2 squares, so put this in place of this and we change the division to multiplication, then we invert this part of the fraction. So this is equals to because of this minus sign, we'll start with minus q plus p and then p minus q, p plus q. This minus sign is what you have here over q, p plus q and p minus q. Okay, times 2q squared over, and this is the difference of 2 squares, so it becomes p minus q and p plus q. So let's now look for common factors to cancel. This is common. This is p plus q, q plus p are the same irrespective of the order. And here we have p plus q and p plus q. So here we have, so we are left with minus 2q squared over q times p minus q. So q, we cancel q here, to give us minus 2q over p minus q, which cancels is equal to minus 2q over p minus q. That's the final answer. So this is the original equation and this is the final answer that we got.